Closing out, Genesis 22:13 says, then Abraham raised his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him was a ram caught in the thicket by its thorns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered it up as a burnt offering in the place of his son. God's angel called out to Abraham, 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 don't kill your son. And at just the right time, in that specific place, God provided. If I had another point, my final point, it would be at just the right time. Amen? At just the right time. There was an old school song that used to say, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Amen? With Pharaoh at my back and a sea before me at just the right time, when my temptations approach being too much and I'm ready to give in, God provides a way of escape at just the right time. Enemy armies fighting at each other, closing in on me from every side at just the right time. In the battle between David and Goliath, when defeat was near, but God could get the most glory out of what was going on at just the right time. In your personal situation, when it feels like the roughest, when it feels like you can smell defeat, when it hurts the most, when you've exhausted all other options, when there is no plan B, when you're in the middle of a dead situation, when you've lost interest in everything and everyone, can't spend another day doing something outside of what you're called to do, when bills are due and there's no money in sight, when nothing else seems to be available, when you're too kind-hearted for the people, oh Jesus, I ain't even going to get into this today, when you've given everything you have, when there's nothing else to give, at just the right time, God will provide a sacrifice. God just wants to know that you're willing to give him what he gave you. It was his already. Amen. Everything that you have belongs to God. Every blessing, every promise, your hope, your future is God's. And he's saying, I just want to know that you're willing to give it to me at just the right time. When you're ready to make that sacrifice, I will provide the sacrifice.